What up, YouTube world? It's always me, Rich, out here in California, where I don't know if you can tell, but it's fucking smoky as fuck. The whole state is burning down. So let's take our asses inside before all this smoke gives us asthma. But welcome back to the channel. As always, it's me, Rich. This is Feral Publication. We talk about zines and DIY culture. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And so what do I want to talk about today? Today I want to talk about the United States Postal Service. So what about the United States Postal Service? Well, it's under attack, and that's not anything new. They've been under attack for a long time. Here in the United States, they've continuously tried to push it into a private sector domain, and luckily we've been able to stop that. There's multiple reasons why you wouldn't want your postal service to be privatized. And those same reasons are some of the things that we're seeing right now that are affecting people. For one, it hurts businesses. Small businesses then have no other choice but to go into the private sector, which will probably charge them way more. Me as a zinester, I get most of my zine mail through the United States Postal Service, and on top of that, any orders that I do get and I fulfill, I send through the same United States Postal Service. Second point is, it affects people in rural areas. I don't necessarily live in a rural area, but I don't live in a city neither. And I can tell you that a lot of people here don't have access to the internet. That's something that a lot of us people take for granted. It's kind of like a privilege, not necessarily a necessity. So a lot of rural areas, a lot of people that live in those kinds of communities depend upon the United States Postal Service. And the third reason why is because it's going to affect a bunch of workers that work for the United States Postal Service. They will be affected. The private sector does not care about the labor they use. And in preparation for this, I want to talk about zines about the United States Postal Service. But Lord and behold, what I found was Introducing the Mail, a newsletter and zine about the United States Postal Service by Aaron Gordon. And in this article, the art is by Jacqueline Lynn. Excited when I read this. The article in itself is very well written. It talks about kind of why the United States Postal Service is important, what is the function that it serves in our society and our democracy. Very, very well written by Aaron Gordon, so shout outs to the homie for that. Beyond that, it talks about a free newsletter, which I've already subscribed, and it's pretty easy to do so. But for $8 a month, you get a few more features, and a monthly zine is one of those. And so what will the zine be about? Well, the zine will focus on digital security, hacking, internet, ephemeria, labor, and will generally be intended to inform and delight. One of my favorite parts of that article is they quote a professor. His name is Philip Rubio. And the quote goes, "The United States Postal Service as a threatened institution is the canary in the coal mine for American labor and government services." I thought that fucking quote was very sick. It's the canary in the coal mine, meaning, if you guys aren't familiar with that analogy, that basically it will be what signals to us that things are going wrong and that now we're in jeopardy. I thought that to be very, very true and very, very disheartening in a sense, you know, because it's scary to think that something that's so needed for overall the infrastructure for us is under attack, you know. But beyond that, like, there's people coming to support it, to protect it, and that is heartening. So more information about what they're doing. You're gonna get there's a free newsletter that anyone can get and sign up for. I've already signed up. And then on top of that, you can pay $8 a month, and then you're gonna get 3 zines mailed to you. Those 3 zines will be coming out in September, October, and leading into November. But alright, guys, go ahead and show some support to this project. Sounds like a really cool thing to do. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, and let people know what the fuck we're doing so that we can continuously build this motherfucker up. Alright, guys, till next time. Lates.
Fight the fascists.